Hello, people of Earth. Jason Perry, Juan, you're first. The other Trucker James Best, what's up? Next gen, how's it going? What did I eat for dinner? I ate, there's this frozen ravioli that you can buy. And my my wife made, not my mom, my wife made like this Alfredo sauce. That's what we had. Jeffrey Light, Next Gen, Rick Jones, Stu Manchu, 73 Next Gen, how's it going? Pale Rider, Russ Maynard. Russ, I'm going to have to give you a wrench next time I'm online. Yukon, what's up? Dan Smith, what's up? Ace, Skulls in the house. Where is the Lord of Snore? I am at home, says Juan. Sean, what's up? The other Sean Price. The other Trucker James Best. TJ Jones just said he got home for Thanksgiving. The Machine is in the house. Oh, wait, no, that's McGee Films. Where's the Machine at? Mike Mentor. Dennis Smith. There's a bad mistake, brother, on the verbiage. Yeah, I know. Ben Denny asks, how's it going? Thinking about CFI, what do you know about them? Ben Denny, if you're thinking about going to CFI as a company, are you a new driver or experienced driver? I actually know, I just found this out recently. The guy that taught me in CDL school, he is a trainer over there. Well, actually, he's not a trainer at CFI. He's a trainer at Crowder College there in Neosho, and that's who CFI uses. I've heard many good things about CFI. So, Toby's GoPro, what's up? Thor, what's up? Thor's calling out Next Gen on his phone. You're fading fast, though, says Ace. You're fading. Steve Berger's in the house. Hey, guys, SBurger6604, he did a really good video about the Qualcomm. I thought that was a good video. He does some entertaining live feeds if he would do them more. Russ Maynard says, happy birthday, I mean Thanksgiving. Well, it would be her birthday and my daughter's birthday tomorrow. And, you know, it's really cool when your wife's having a baby, and then when the baby's out, you go, happy birthday. They don't take kindly to that. Brian Smithberg, happy Thanksgiving to you, sir. Godson's in the house. Yep. You have to do dishes for the boss now. Jeffrey, I always do the dishes when I'm home. 90% of the time. Dollar Bill, hey Snow Lord, I drive for CFI. Dollar Bill, do you enjoy CFI? I know a husband-wife team that was over there. The wife is still there. The husband's overseas right now, taking care of some business. They were both pretty happy with the place. I am Clemmy. Do I know anything about Landstar? I know plenty about Landstar. What do you want to know? If you don't know the history of my channel, when I first became an owner-operator, Landstar was my first company. And I had trouble making things work there. So the Snyder IC Choice program was a better fit for me. And ever since I've been here, I've been making good, consistent money. Daniel Adami's in the house. Yukon speaking Spanish. Thor's in the house. I think I already said that. 17 years in the game, retired, but don't like it. Tia SL. Well, CFI is a big carrier. I know that they got some of the same issues that a lot of big carriers do. But every ex-CFI driver I've ever talked to has been okay with them. Back in the day, about 10, 15 years ago, they were, before Conway bought them out, they were a really good company. I almost went to CFI. When I came out of trucking school, I had a choice between CFI and Transland. I picked Transland because I knew they'd get me home more, and I had 2 little kids at home, so I knew that was more important. The gang's all here except for Snowerlord. Huh? McGee Films, I'm going to be in your neck of the woods on Saturday. Well, I will not be here on Saturday. CFI seems to have nice equipment, says Ace. Yeah, they just bought a brand new batch of 680s. If you go to the MHC Kenworth in Joplin, they've got all their old trucks there. So you're fixing to see some really good deals on some white Kenworth 660s and 680s. And I think they're getting away from the super singles. They were putting super singles on all their trucks and trailers. Now they've gotten away from that. Thanks, Sarah Vaquero. Fridge or cooler? Dennis Smith. I've got both, actually. I've got a fridge and a cooler. The 12 oak coolers, Dennis Smith, they're only good for 30 degrees below the ambient temperature. So if it's 90 degrees in your truck, it's only keeping food at 60 degrees. If it's 60 degrees in your truck, it's going to freeze everything. So I put a lot of my vegetables and, stuff that, I don't know, doesn't really need ice cold in the cooler, and then I put stuff that's important, like meat and stuff like that, in the fridge. Trucker Steven PA says, great live feed, Burger. Yep. Burger did a good live feed last night. TJ Jones says, my youngest turned 12 today. Well, I've got a fresh 13-year-old. She's turning 13 tomorrow. Hill Rider TV says, kettle chips are still awful. Here, I'll show you something, Hill Rider. Hold on.
Hill Rider's just wrong. I love him, but he's wrong.
What about this, Pale Rider? These are lattice cut kettle chips. So they look like little waffles. What do you think of those, Pale Rider? There you go, Pale Rider. It's an old Beavis and Butthead cartoon. What? Let's get the wife's option. Let's get the wife option on the dishes. I'm already doing the dishes. Man, you guys are commenting like crazy. Dollar Bill, first company, just been here 6 months. Hey, Dollar Bill, did you come out of trucking school? If so, you know who I'm talking about at Crowder College there. Bill Rider TV, I did a tribute video for you. Dennis Smith, Schneider. I'm missing something there, Dennis. Two Broke Tims in the house. I left Pumpkin as an owner-operator, and I'm returning to hauling cars. Well, Two Broke Tim, once a car hauler, always a car hauler. So, I know that most car haulers hate us freight haulers. Everybody check out Russ Maynard. He's got a channel he's He's doing a startup. What does my shirt say? It says Obituary. They're a death metal band out of Florida. CFI out of Joplin, Missouri. Yeah, I know, Dollar Bill. Did you do training at Crowder College? If so, I know the guy that trained you. You guys are okay. I'm just gonna go to the end of the comments here. Yukon says, "Who wants to fight? I got bail money." I caught the tail end of Coach's live feed earlier. I guess he's buried the hatchet with SoCal. So, and then also, for some reason, I didn't see most of the live feed, but Ike Stevens is supposedly making fun of Jeff Like, which I'm not sure where that's coming from. Dang. Okay, I'm scrolling all the way up. There we go. Snorlord, I'm still waiting for you to call me back after you had to go at some rest area last week. Oh, just kidding. Call me sometime, though. All right, the machine. Well, yeah, when I left the rest area, I was driving. I can't call when I'm driving. Member. So. Nailed it says Coach is used to kissing and deleting his rants. Here's my opinion on all the drama stuff. It's getting old, and I'm hoping that everybody's analytics shows that. The best way to defeat all of it is to ignore all of it. If you don't go to the live feeds that have the drama, that have the bashing, if you don't go and click on their bells and click on their likes, then they'll see the analytics to their channel declining, then they won't do it. He is as bad as our brother, too cold to keeping up with comments. I, on the other hand, don't even try. Thor. Asperger's got the right. Hey, Larry Fisher, I like that emoji. I don't think I got that. Larry Fisher says, say no to drama. Here's the thing, guys. Let's look at all the channels that we've mentioned in the last few live feeds, right? Look at the history of their videos. 1 month, they're in battles with this person. Another month, people are in a battle with this group. Every month is something different. What if I was to tell you, okay? This is going to blow everybody's mind, okay? What if I was to tell you, what if all of this was orchestrated by all of them to get more people to their videos? How about them apples? What do you guys think of that? You ever notice that sometimes a lot of these people are doing the same videos? Like there was a batch of Celadon videos, and there was a batch of Travel Local videos. There was a batch of like different like ELD topics and hours of service. What if? Think about Ice Road Truckers, okay? Ice Road Truckers is edited to create the storylines that you see. But you have to create drama in the TV show to get people to watch. If you sit there and like, oh, Hugh hates that guy and this guy and that guy, and these guys are, then these guys are trying to, they make a competition. of how many loads each person is doing, and they make it sound like they're in their trucks obsessing about how many loads. And that's what makes the show interesting. What happened? That show was the #1 show on the History Channel. I think it still is. Dollar Bill says, I used to watch certain channels, but due to drama, I don't follow them anymore. A lot of people are being turned off by this soap opera that's going on. In Jeff's live feed earlier tonight, someone asked him, what did he think of Ike Stevens making fun of him? And I replied, if you wanted to honestly make fun of Jeffrey, who doesn't get involved in any of this drama, who's only out here to help other drivers, you're only going to make yourself look bad. And so you're going to kick yourself. You're going to lose the following that might have liked both of you. If you go against, we all have haters. We all have people that disagree with us. But it's interesting to me that, and like I said, we all put ourselves out here. We all can get attacked. And I don't expect everybody to like me. Dan Schmidt says, Coach's video last night came up as a suggestion. I only lasted 3 minutes and almost commented, but just left instead. Right, Dan. That's the thing, man. There's a lot of opinions that I have towards a lot of things, like on Facebook, for example, and I just don't comment. It's just not worth. Like the E-Log discussions, I don't comment anymore. The Snyder Facebook pages where people are trashing Snyder, or they're griping about a drop trailer. I just don't get in those discussions anymore. It's all digital noise. And while the drama stuff is kind of interesting, at the same time, I try to just kind of watch it from a distance. So, but white noise, yeah. Back in the day, Thor says, it was called just busting your brother's balls. It was all in good fun, but people today get up in their feelings too quickly these days. Learn to laugh about it and continue your path. Right, and Jeff's response to people asking him about if he saw Ike's live feed, he was like, no, and don't really care. See, and that takes away the power, A YouTuber can make fun of another YouTuber all he wants, but if no one's watching, no one cares. Remember the Westboro Church? Why did people hate them so much? Because of the things that they did. So the more attention you gave them, the more stuff that they did. But when you started to ignore them, then they just kind of faded away. And that's what you have to do. Hey, Harmon. Esberger says, I never made selling on videos, ELD videos, travel local videos, because I don't put myself in their category. I do my own thing, stand on my own feet. And by the way, I'm not racist. I hate everybody equally. Right, Esberger. Brian Smithberg says they can keep the drama. People like me are trying to get to the next step in trucking, and that is to become an owner operator. So we love the knowledge. Rick Jones says, what made The Godfather look bad was an Air Force guy eating in front of a Navy flag. Dollar Bill says Jeff's a threat to him, so that's why they make negative comments about him. It's jealousy. I think it's an intelligence factor too. If it's I think that it's I don't know, I'm having trouble putting into words what I'm trying to say, but I think that the crowd is feeble, and if you're easily influenced, you're going to be easily amused by the simple, stupid things like that. Yeah, Jeffrey just kind of blew it off. And, and that's the best way. It's like, if you have an issue with another YouTuber, just let it go. Because it's only going to escalate. Everybody, comment about, well, Coach was right to defend his wife's honor, and that's true. And I get that. But see, why did it have to get to that point? It escalates and escalates and escalates, and that's the thing, if you don't feed the fire, it's going to burn out. Ben Denny says, thanks for the good information, Steve. Enjoy you and your Pale Rider videos. Dennis says, no, I'm just here for the money, no weight, the food, no the chrome. Jeffrey, I might have a t-shirt for you. Harmon says, Steve, you got any new Netflix recommendations? Right now, I'm watching The Punisher. And The Punisher, they're doing it differently than the standard Punisher, storylines that you've seen on movies. They're putting a modern twist. He's an Afghanistan, war guy, and they're doing everything as kind of flashbacks instead of creating the origin story. I'm on episode 2. And those of you who are Walking Dead fans, the guy that played Shane, he's the Punisher. He's doing a really good job. I'm really digging the film. The series, I'm sorry. Stranger Things 2, I have not started watching yet because my wife wants me to watch it with her. But unfortunately, the Netflix hasn't been working correctly on our TV. I think our smart TV has become a dumbass. Thor says, but know this, if you just do a parody and return, it starts a chain of good old-fashioned good times, lighthearted fun and laughter. That's what YouTube used to be, and it was a lot of fun. Right, Thor. I liked Cannell's video that he did about Coach. That was in good fun. And, stuff like that is cool. And I here's the thing, I missed Ike's feed for most part because I was busy at home doing other stuff. I saw it come in, and then when I went to watch it later, it was gone. So when you put something in a title that you obviously know what you're talking about, or you know what they're talking about, and then you delete the video, you kind of have to wonder, well, why'd you delete the video? So it just looks bad. A says, Mindhunter is good. Haven't watched that yet. Ike and Will put out good content and vlogs, then do stupid things, probably because they're frustrated, keep going back and forth. Trucker Steve, I will agree. They both do vlogs. I noticed that Will has changed his direction a little bit, and he's been doing a lot of these music trucking videos, which I like those. Pale Rider's put out 2 good videos the last couple of days. He's doing different shots. He's showing him getting coffee, and he was wearing this really nice red shirt in his latest video, getting tacos, No drama, never went to level. It was just fun, and views were off the chain in those days, way more than the views on drama-filled vids. Hey, Thor, do you remember when, were you watching YouTube when Trucker Steve and Eskimo Sean did a fake feud? Those were some funny videos because there was one point where they were play fighting in the parking lot, and on a blooper take, somebody was yelling at him at the truck stop because they thought they were really in a fight. Those were good times. Jeffrey likes says, Steve, how's the Game of Thrones? I've never watched Game of Thrones. That's we don't have that channel, and I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. Hydro Tony, have a good one. I'm no drama, and I don't get very many views. McGee Films, here's the thing, man. For those of you who are just starting off, growing your channel, it's a lot more. It's a lot more rewarding if you grow it organically without trying any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Man, my vocabulary just sucks tonight. Gimmick. A lot of people were curious about my Landstar days, and then a lot of people are curious about the Snyder IC Choice program, and that's how my channel has grown. And then I had prominent YouTubers like Jeffrey Like, Ike Stevens, Lil Dog. They give me shout outs, Jay Cannell, and all these guys, I've got their support. These guys are nice to me, so I'm nice back. And I show up in these live feeds and try to kind of cut it up. I'm kind of a smartass in these feeds. It's funny whenever Jeffrey Like's got a school in session thing. I'm the class clown. I'll make stupid comments just to kind of lighten the mood. So that's kind of my thing. S-Burger says, Snarler, I'm mad at you for causing me to eat ramen. Well, just do a parody video of me on YouTube and you'll get revenge on me. Old Larry Fisher says, two guys giving each other crap as a bro hug as long as no harm intended. Right, Larry, it's like the Pale Rider and I thing, my last live feed, I called it Pale Rider Loves Kettle Chips, because I really know he hates them, and then Pale Rider said he was going to do all these coffee reviews, and then he didn't. So I was like, I'm going to do a coffee review. And, and I titled those Pale Rider has failed again, or Pale Rider isn't doing a coffee review, so I have to do it, that kind of thing. But you guys know that Pale Rider and I are good friends. But some people don't know how to parody, says Thor, and go on the attack instead. Right, or they don't know how to retaliate. They don't know how to... They take it wrong. Or, sometimes it's the subscribers, man, the viewers. The viewers take it wrong. So, John Capone's in the house. You guys talk about ramen. Yeah, okay. Man, I'm getting behind it. You guys are commenting like crazy. It takes time, brother. Just be you and put out the content you love and they'll come. Right, Outcast. Here's the thing. More advice for you new YouTubers, okay? Do what you like. Do what makes you happy, because in the end, the way I look at my videos is if I have 10 views or 1,000 views, I'm happy with the video and it entertains me. It keeps me busy. It's a good hobby. And I don't let analytics influence on how I do my videos. The only reason why I do these live feeds is because you guys have responded well to them. And I know that there was kind of an anti-live movement. That's when I did my parody about live feeds. And if it's like another mistake that like YouTubers do make is well, I'm going to put out a video every week, or I'm going to put out a video every day. I'm going to do a daily vlog. I'm going to do a weekly vlog. Then pretty soon you're realizing that you're on a schedule and it becomes work. And you start being redundant. Just put out videos on, like for example, I've got my laptop I'm going to get out. And I've got a bunch of footage of my GoPro, but there's not really a storyline. So it might just be random stuff that I'll put the music. I've digitalized all of Apnea's music, so there's going to be a lot more of me using my own music. And it's just going to be driving footage and stuff like that. Now, my music videos don't get quite the hits that my live feeds do, but I enjoy doing them. I will start doing more recorded videos, though. I think the last recorded video I did was the one where I was trying to tell new Snyder ICs to hang in there. That was the last, record, upload video that I did. So, I know I need to get back to that because I know there are a lot of people that are not fans of the live feeds that I need to, I need to make them happy too because they're the ones that help build my channel. They're the ones that said, Steve, I like going to your channel. Jim's in the house. Captain Jim says, I went live. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were live also, or would not have done it. That's all right, Jim, man. It's all good, dude. Find your niche and stick to it. It's okay to verve off every now and then, but come full circle quickly. Right. I'm a metalhead, so I like doing metal music style videos, and I try to have, a positive attitude. And I think that I focus less on numbers, but more on the emotional state of drivers. Like, for example, how do you get through the hard times? It's all up here, that kind of thing. If you have everything together up here, then the numbers and the company and the business and the truck driving, that all comes in line. My dog's going crazy. And my wife's not helping. So, Thor says, some of the guys and I were talking today, and we believe live feeds are the downfall of YouTube content. Thor, I will agree with that because I know that personally, and I admit that maybe I have not been focusing on decent recorded videos because of the live feeds. But Thor, I like the approach that you said about how live feeds are kind of an open chat. And it's a way to get, before live feeds, a lot of times you had to do a video and said, hey, question and answer session, email me, and then I'll read and answer the questions on the next video. In live feeds, you're able to do that. But there's a lot of prominent YouTubers that the live feeds are the only thing that they do, and it's so their original content is kind of suffering. The exception to that rule is Jeffrey Like. His style of video is working really well because of the things that he teaches and all that stuff. But I agree. I should be concentrating more on some recorded videos, but I don't because I've been doing live. It's a lot easier just to click live, put a thumbnail up, and then go to town. But like you, Thor, I view it as an open chat session, where we can all get things off our mind. I love the accurate info. I'm a new guy, and I really need the real deal about the dang drama. Thanks, Steve. Peterbilt Mark. Because of the lack of creativity. Right, Outcast. I think, I did a video of me backing in and out of this place with Opeth playing. I did the one about Monteagle. I've been putting my GoPro to use. And I'm trying to mix that up between the live feeds. I'm trying to only go live once or twice a week, but that I'm failing at that, Esberger says, I can't do what I like on YouTube. They will shut me down. You got to be careful, man. I know these two girls. They have a video. It's called the Restricted section. And they basically open a beer and then they talk about books. And they just recently started doing live feeds. Well, they did a live feed and they said a title of the book in the live feed title. And right off the bat, man, YouTube banned them from doing live feeds and flagged them. All just for putting the title in there. And so you got to be careful. Ike Stevens had a situation where, he lost his ability to do live feeds, for a few months. And, you have to be careful with these live feeds. Dan says live videos suck to watch on replay. They're better for chit chat and getting to know each other better. Right, Dan, I'll agree to that because, here's the problem, Dan. Is you can't see the comments as you guys are writing them during the replay. In Periscope, you can. But when I go live on Periscope, I might have like 9 people here. Right now I'm showing 30 people. If YouTube could figure out a way where you could see the chat as it's happening, that would be great, because then you can kind of see the interaction with everybody instead of after the fact. Or else, and that's the thing, I read all the comments. That way people can, oh, okay, Steve was talking to Thor about this, this, and this, that kind of thing. Live feeds can get off topic very easily, Peterbilt Mark. Yeah, that was part of my parody. My parody, I was trying to tell a story, and I got distracted like 23 times, and that happens a lot. If you watch Truckers Coaches live feeds, there are a lot of times where I'm like, he knows what he wants to say, but the comments are distracting him. He may not even reply to the comments, but you can tell when he reads them, he pauses. And that's where the ums come in. And most of the time, if I have something to say, I don't read the comments. Like, I'm not reading the comments now. That's why I get so behind, because I want to stay focused. I don't want to sit there and like be in mid-sentence and then read another comment. Ace is going to bed. Your dogs are trying to start drama. I've only got one dog. Gonna pee on the floor? Nah, he was just running around. He's all riled up. Outcast says, I've learned not to even try have a topic on live feeds. I just like BSing with others and hear about their lives. That's kind of what I do now, Thor. People ask me different opinions on companies, and every now and then I'll go live and talk about a certain topic like numbers or something, but I'm not a teacher. I'm not Jeffrey Like, so that's Jeffrey Like's clique. And then I'm not going to do parodies of other people. I'm not going to sit there and curse at the camera. I keep my language to a minimum, because my kids watch the videos too. And I'm more of a, hey, let's hang out. It's kind of like a big version of hanging out at the truck stop counter is what it is. So this burger. Other Trucker James join your channel, says rhymes with orange. Right. Thor says I need to do the same as well. I've got a lot of vids in mine. Nilda says RVT, Red Viking Trucker, is the only one I've seen that does live feeds almost every night and doesn't answer questions. I don't watch RVT. I've got nothing against him. I just, he went live so many times that I kind of like unsubscribed. I know Jeff likes him a lot, but I got nothing against the guy. He's got his own, a lot of people say he's good for the new driver. Well, I'm not a new driver, so James Best says he has great short and sweet videos, but he does lack in the interaction. The interaction is what makes these live feeds great, I think. Did you get the contract extension in the mail yet? A lot of us haven't yet. Yeah, I did. It is right here. I'll show it to you guys. A little. They have the carb form. If we want to go to California, you got to fill that out. And then all it is a contract extension until April. We got those in the mail. And then we also got... We got these things. We got those in the mail today. It's that time of year, folks. So I got to put that on the truck. And so I've been really bad about taking care of business while I've been home, business-wise. So. McGee Film says he's followed Thor since he was at Stevens Transport. Yeah. Who the heck wants to run to California? You never know. BC Rich has a custom shop in California, and I thought, if I ever get some money for a new guitar, I'll just go to California and go get it, because I wouldn't trust the post office to send it to me. Actually, I got two of them, guys. I got two of the contract extension / car forms. I got two of them. I got a second one today. I'm like, little pushy there, people. It might be in an email. Dan says I already got one. Got my IFTA on my company truck. Yeah, they're going to want to put them on. I just haven't cleaned the truck to put it on yet. I need to put it on while it's warm. Where did you get it? When did you get it? Well, I got one today. And then I got one last week sometime. The first one. The IFTA I got 2 days ago, I think. They sent you mine, right? I got the email, but not in the mail yet. So, my guess there's a lot of big changes going on, and that's why we're getting the extension. So, we'll see. I'm not a sky is falling, and kind of guy, but I am curious to see what they're going to do. Yeah, you should, they combine the carb forms with the contract extension. And those of you not with Schneider, the carb forms is a thing that certifies that our truck can go into California. And if we don't sign it, then they just don't let us see loads go into California. So it's not a big deal. Snore will take that bad boy to the Streak and Beacon in New Paris, Ohio, and get the best truck wash out there. I got to get out there first. We're in that time of the year where I'm looking at the weather and I'm not going to get my truck washed if I know it's going to snow or rain in the next day. Make sure it's your name on it. Schneider is going to buy out the ELD mandate. We're going to go get holograms. What? Dennis, that's weird. But anyways, guys, I thought I'd go live tonight. People were wanting me to go live, and I absolutely had nothing to say, so that's what's in the title. And in the thumbnail is a picture of my wonderful, wonderful dog, whose name is, guess what it is? His name is Diesel. And,
you didn't give him very long to guess.
Well, I think I've mentioned it before. So, all right, guys, here's the thing. Be safe on the holiday. This is the most dangerous week to drive. And, be careful of the loads you book if you're self-dispatched, whether you're at Landstar or Schneider, because some places may not be open when they're thinking that they are. And, for example, I'm picking up a load Friday. I'm hoping they're open. So if not, guess what? I'll just go back home. Not a big deal. And what did he say?
He said, Felix, get off my lawn, I think.
And keep those loads close to home just in case they cancel. That way you can just go home for the holidays. Those of you working for the Thanksgiving, I appreciate it. And we appreciate it. And you guys be careful out there. So, with that being said, my phone's about to die, and I really, really don't have anything to say. So, I say nothing, and I say everything. Peterbilt Mark says, really enjoying Apnea. Well, thank you, Mark. I'm glad you're enjoying that. If you guys are curious about the band that I used to be in, the band that I had for, was it 16 years, 15 years? Yeah. Go to bandcamp.com, type in Apnea 1, and everything I've ever recorded for that band is on that. Go through the discography. So you guys are free to download it, stream it, do whatever you want. 5 albums worth. There's actually 7 albums, Peterbilt Mark. The first 2 albums I combined on one CD. The first one, that's that Fragments of the Past. And then everything else was independently released. So, as you guys can tell, my cat is freaking out. Bring me the cat. Let's be like Tricker's Coach and show the pet. So, you guys want to see my cat before my phone dies?
He's being really weird.
He's being really weird.
He wants really bad in Edward's room, and I don't know why.
This is my cat. Check him out. Say hi, Felix.
That's one of the cats.
See, here's what you gotta do. You gotta force cuddle the cat. See? Look at that. See, now he's just chilling. He's looking around. All right.
Oh, God. Not how you set down a cat.
They land on their feet. Guys, thanks for watching. I enjoy these live feeds. And, hey, you guys see my ant killer here? Yeah. Ant killer fire starter. So, anyways, thanks for watching. My phone's going to die. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Be safe. And I will be back on the road with you guys on Friday. So you guys are crazy. Crazy. So, all right, guys. Later.